comfortable on. This must be a very nice feeling indeed. I think it's imperative that IHC hit the ground running here. Don't want to let that momentum go the other way. Don't want that crowd against you and the momentum all building up. All trying to push you out of the major. Cabal trading out one over towards Banana. Dumau's got to fall on back. IHC, it's a bit of a skirmish here. They were set towards Banana early on and they've gotten out. Even odds, 4v4 with a bit of real estate taken. All in all, not a bad start to the round. Now the question becomes, what do they want to do with it? And what's the reaction going to be out of Taco and the boys?
Yeah, they've read it really, really well. They just left Lato alone anchoring B for Dumau to float back. Because of this double pit setup, he's concerned about the art trap. He's carrying his timings towards Library and CT, but it's going to be IHC moving up to brackets now. Overwhelming short side into this setup, into this stack. Two pit side players. Taco needs a tap. He's got it. Already pushed out by the Molotov, but he's gone in an instant. coldzera needs to finish the kill. He can. Well, his opponent certainly helps with a TK in there, leaving just Lato a long way from home. It's going to be a bomb planted and maybe even a pistol to boot.
Moving in. No idea where they've gotten to in amidst all this quiet, all this silence. Gets the spot on the pit player. Now might have a guess as the crossfire that they're running, and that's a nice tap. Ooh, Annihilation's been spotted. He's been seen and tapped out of the round.
Ouch.
A 1v2 for Lato. Kit in the sight, but he don't need it. He'll take his time. 10 seconds of glory for this guy as he grabs that defuse.
Enjoy the moment. 0-0 Nation certainly are. A map in the pocket, their pick taken, and their supposed favorite map, their best in the pool, 100% win rate in the last 3 months at least, a 4-win streak of their own. More than comfortable. Taking on IHC, but the force is imminent. 4 Galils come right through the barrel for Mongolian squad as we have Famises on the other side. If anything, an even bout, an even battle, but more grenades down Banana will slow this one down. IHC got to be methodical on their default. They do have top car, and now they're boosting apartments as well. Talking of boost, we got one of them in the CT spawn for 0-0 Nation. Lato's even fighting from the top of it there, swinging wide. He catches Cabal, what a great peek, and he can even duck back onto the flower pots as well.
Smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. That just opens up a lot of options for this B hold. IHC looking for answers over towards this A side of the map, and this one smoke that was dropped over towards CT has pulled Try away. Right now it's just Taco and Cold over towards this A side of the map. It's the two old boys of 0-0 Nation that are going to have to hold the line.
Yeah, hopping and weaving their way back through the long side. Try has at least got Library under control. That flash does nothing. Somehow, some way. Taco with the molly close, a smoke deep, and he's going to try and hold on to the apartments. We'll have to drop off Cold on the Cold box, and yeah, he's going to finish off Techno. Low HP though, they will flick back and find a shot. Locked out of the rest of these CTs, and now if IHC can grab that bomb, they can plant it inside of the site. Don't want to risk being open to short. 0-0 Nation amassing positions for the retake, and they've even got the kit.
Got the sight, got the plant, got the crossfire, but now you got to nail every single one of these, man. You can't afford to get traded. Need someone to step up, and I mean, Score, not the best candidate for it. 2 HP down in the pit. One and done, might be the best you ask for here. Annihilation holds the line with the first, does have a player spill into the pit. They don't know about Score, and he wins that first engagement. Lato taps the bomb, baits the peak, it's close. It's real close, but I think he's just got it, and that's the second. The conversion found. 2v3 denied. And a good start here on IHC's map pick for 0-0 Nation.
Yeah, back-to-back clutches. IHC left clutching at straws instead, holding the bag. And 0-0 Nation make out with all the goods. Very, very close defuse there. Just gets it over the line in the 3-on-2, and those flashes were perfectly timed as well. Score was just about to find Try from the pit. almost bought enough seconds to close it. Oh, try. He's warmed up all right, and that is a worry, especially when you're on Inferno, arguably an even harder T-side to walk on, especially until you're into those post plants for Annihilation. Try's had his time to wake up. He already finds that opening pick right down middle. 0-0 Nation, 5-on-4. IHC look for a BXSec. And I say XSec, that's really giving it a lot of credence because it's only one smoke and one flash to pop in.
Not a lot to work with, but still enough to get them past Lato at least. Going to give a chance up at this fight. One of the Coffins player, they've gone before the smokes running through. Now dead, and somehow this quick push through the top banana smoke with no utility down that they have been able to get into B.
Pick your post plants carefully. There are 2 HGs in this retake.
Oh, it's a scary, scary world. These low IHC players in the site. Looks like both nades going in now.
The clear quad.
IHC will dodge them. I like this as well. Annihilation has just moved into quad after the nades have come through. They might think it's clear. They might think they don't need to check this. He almost wanted to peek there, but instead playing the long game, playing the timings, but fed to Taco. Just Cabal up close, down in the pool. And he's done it, I think. There's no time. That's a little 1v3. My word. Just plays the clock.
Yeah, it was about time for the clock to let 0-0 Nation down. Both of these previous defuses with seconds to spare and just stalling long enough. I thought Annihilation even gave it up by swinging out a quad. Certainly didn't need to with his teammate covered in pool. Very good post-plant positioning, like you said, moving in post-nade, and 0-0 Nation. That hole didn't get anywhere as near as much as they would have liked. But running right through the smoke and only getting 1 for 1 puts IHC on the board early. In fact, it's even 0-0 Nation. They don't like what they see. They call an immediate timeout. Also, due to the money, right? Trying to mix and match what they can with this AWP saved, a rifle as well. Got to piece it all together. But as far as the strat book, it goes deep for 0-0 Nation, right? I don't need to tell you coldzera and Taco are comfortable on Inferno, but even these newer players are definitely ones to keep an eye on. Try with the AWP. I'd love to see him throwing himself into some fights here on the CT side, taking those mid picks, maybe going for banana spawns when he gets them. Right now he's starting short side, going even to the apartments as well. There's just so many, there's a variety of options for a CT AWP on Inferno. And try as he might, there is no one here in alt mid. Just score all the way at the back. Very safe default for IHC, just in case aggression came off the back of that lost round. Knowing that money is a little bit battered in tatters, it is. Forced with an MP9 and 2 pistols.
Oh, score, bloody hell. It just dodges that timing from Cold, but it's not all it's cracked up to be, really. That's the info now for 0-0 Nation. Alt mid is clear at this point. You can start to make a bit of an educated guess that this is the B play. 3 strong here for the Brazilians, but Dumao dead right away. Lato trying to push through this smoke at Coffins. Takes 2 to the grave with him. He's done his job in the round. He's set up the rest of the gang, giving them a reason to give this a go. Taco could stop the plant, but instead it's just a bit of damage. And now he's got to wait. Now he's got to wait for his teammates. Cold is still so far away. Only just beginning the rotate now. Tries needed to fill the void, and he does nail that opener. That's a tag! My word, that's fast! Are they able to finish? Are they able to finish what that AWP started? What the fast flick accomplished? A bit of light damage done. Back to the site, score tucked in, not giving the engagement over. Missed shot from the AWP, and they put it all in. They really try in that retake. But it's an IHC round. They get out with a free AWP and a big round for Techno 4K. He's been keeping up appearances all day long.
Clue is really in the name. He is giving us so many multi-kills. Started off Ancient in a phenomenal fashion, 12-1 before they finally put him down and started to build into that map. Really good round out of the guy. Gets the entry into B. Perfect positioning to chase this AWP down after a missed shot from Try, who tried to reroute back through ruins. Techno, good head on his shoulders.
I can't believe Try hit that play
Yeah.
as well. Crazy. It does just beg the question, sadly, like, what if coldzera was a tiny bit faster?
Yeah, well, he was pretty fast in this round. He got run boosted over and he was committed with a rifle. He went through that Molotov, took 70 damage, but he's still in a position where they have zero
Certainly not
clue.
expecting this.
There
Why
is
would
no
you?
chance. They won't ever think this, but he needs to make the most out of this position, Harry. It's the one gun, the one chance in this round to make it interesting. I love it. Don't even take the
You can't
kill.
take that.
You have to win the round on your own. That's your only option. Flank the B play. But he might get caught by this underpass for Score, who's rerouting bottom mid.
Oh, yeah, eventually he does have to take it, and that's going to come as a bit of a surprise to IHC, who now know they're likely walking into a stack here. Taco's USP rings out with one. Cold's going to cool off the wraparound from this flank. Damage done through the smoke. IHC still in the woods, not out of it yet.
That was Cold in apps. Where did he go? Didn't even want to flank this play. Didn't even want to go get the AK. Instead, he's resetting spawn. They're paranoid about Banana for a while, but that's why they want to push forward and take some kills while they've got them.
Up here, fight for this. Dumau was caught, but coldzera's first to fall, and here's the cleanup. Thank goodness, IHC, they are able to get back on top of this one. Sure looked like coldzera could have taken them for a ride there. But just the one and done from that wraparound, and as mentioned, that didn't feel like it was going to be enough, and I think he knew that as well. You'd seen him, already concede the chance at that kill. It was only when he had to take it that he did.
Yeah, no choice. He knew that player was about to just turn around as well to go back up Banana. So, but yeah, he would have loved to walk all the way up on that flank, especially in that 5-on-4, while while the USP shot the crossing players in B. He could have done so much more, but forced to fight. And that leaves him out of the picture. IHC, a very good start to this map, right? It is their pick after all. Say what you want about 0-0 Nation's confidence and the momentum off the back of winning Ancient. This is still where IHC knew they were going to begin, on the T side of this map. That's one hell of a deep molly, but it blooms on top of the smoke. It actually did land, rather. Deep molly, 4 middle. Smoke lands behind it. Try back on an orb, and a very standard setup nowadays. We've seen it a lot this major already. Able to take a shot with a coffin flash ready for Dumau, but that is a lot of reinforcements at B. That is a lot of weaponry, leaving just coldzera and Taco on the A site.
Cold's getting out of there. Util getting lobbed his way. He's full blind. He's just got to give this up and fall back, waiting for the flash to set him up. They're close. And it's a combat flashbang from Taco down in the pit, who's now got fights of his own that he needs to win out, with none of them getting found, with smokes down, cutting off the rotates. This is done. This is a save. 0-0 Nation at 1 kill. I don't think it's going to tempt you back in, never, right? You just haven't committed to retaking this one. You decided it was the save a long while ago.
Yeah, your retakes have gotten close enough. They're going to get even closer, even more undoable when your teammates are already committed at back quad. They were never going for it, and so they shall not. Yeah, that flash was really awkward as well. It was, all they could do, their only play available, but coldzera turns from the flash as they swing the corner, and because it's a flash, for him to peek deep, no one's blind. Only gets 1 for 1, and as said, they were already weak on that site, already 2 against 3, 2 against 4 rather. Was not meant to be. IHC though, one hell of a T-side start, but I won't get romanticized by a strong beginning from the Mongolians. It's closing where the question lies. They've had a lot of strong starts to almost every map they've played at this tournament, but they are yet to close them, yet to convert them, yet to pick up a victory. Oh, that's a good start.
Oh, all right. All right. Bit of combat open, that's going to get the blood pumping.
Try's really thrown himself into fights on this A site as well. We haven't even seen him AWP really towards B, not when opponents push. Nice shot from Cabal. Dumao just sending it. Definitely didn't need to do that, and they're going to take that opportunity.
Man, all right. IHC, they want to try and capitalize on the good graces of Dumao and Lato at this B-bomb site, and the red carpet's been rolled out. That's another save. You're back to the drawing board here for 0-0 Nation.
What can you do? IHC, yeah, you give them a pick, they are going to make the most of it. This is a very flashy team with a lot of great aimers. Often was just the catchphrase of the Asian scene, right? Yeah, okay, maybe the strap book doesn't go as deep. Maybe they don't have the experience to know what to do, and a lot of very weird and wacky moments, but at the same time, they have got the aim. So if you feed them something, they will make the most of it. They will push you with numbers. And lovely entry well for Cabal. Two very clean shots on low HP to break open a round into B. 5-2 now. This is IHC's game at the moment.
Yeah, you know, coming into this, we had that little interview with 0-0 Nation, and it was clear that they felt surprised that we were ending up on Inferno for IHC's pick. I think now we're starting to understand why. I think now it's starting to dawn upon them this might not be as easy as they anticipated. CT sides, where this squad is the bulk of their success, like everyone really on this map. It's normally where they excel, and in big part because, you know, guys like Tri are able to be that much more involved with his AWP. Yeah, normally this hold of Taco and Cold is a sight to behold over towards A. But IHC have been able to break through it time and time again, constantly forcing saves.
Crazy part about this 5-2 lead is in every round but one, the opening kill has come for 0-0 Nation. Every round but one. IHC are doing this from the back foot, doing this from the man down, getting a lot of nice trades and a lot of nice entries late in the round. It's been Cabal, it's been Techno. We've even got a T-side AWP now as well. Let's see how Annihilation puts this to use. Right at the front of the pack as well. Very keen to get involved. Tries AWP, sits on the short side, even calling for reinforcements. Tackle and Cold are here just in time, but caught by Score. An opening kill, they've not needed these. That's going to make it even easier.
Oh, it's Score wants to go. No more waiting around. Tries knocked out. Inside of the site, Taco goes swinging. But now, he's all alone, burnt out by the Molotov. Singed to a crisp. Taco's been burnt.
And that's a round.
Yeah.
They're deciding them so quickly.
I mean, credit to IHC now. Like, these little kind of, these set pieces that they've ran have looked nice. On top of that, I think that they're very, very good at recognizing, you know, when to really double down on these opening picks, right? The round that springs to mind immediately is the one prior to last, over here towards B, right? They get that kill onto, I think it was Dumao, yeah, pushing down Banana. And that was like, okay, you know, some teams there might have elected to slow down, manipulate the rotates a little, you know, like see what the response is from the CTs. But IHC went, nah, mate, we're going to pick up the pace, and this round was much the same. Score gets the invitation, and immediately the utils coming in. You know, you've got smokes, you've got flashes, you've got the support, the backup's there. It's so fast, and it's very much on the same page. 0-0 Nation left saving a lot of the time here. You know, you're starting to feel like eventually you just have to have one of these little gambles come up trumps, have them land for a change.
They need to win Banana as well. Like, they haven't even really attempted to get a heavy util down there using a molly and a nade at start, but, you know, they haven't attempted to actually take it away from IHC. And so they've got brackets, they've got Banana, they've got whatever they want every round. You give them this much real estate, and your defense is spread thin. 0-0 Nation, they lose a kill, they get rushed. need to tighten the ship. IHC take banana, but then retake utility comes out, so they give it up. They go back towards a mid play. Techno is left here. But still the fear instilled in 0-0 Nation forces more and more utility out. Not much remains, and we're early in the day. 2 smokes and a Molotov. Blitz going to flash this angle, try and get the AWP off the shot, and he does fire. Still Taco here under the balcony waiting for a response, and a second flash just in case Try went back for more. He did not. He's got apartments under control. In fact, 0-0 Nation are already leaning out of the B site. I think they might soon realize they need to get this boost up pronto. IHC are about to go.
Yeah, the push is coming. Dumao, 0-6, yet to put up a kill. If there ever was a time it's in a round like this. Lato on the boost. They're under it for the first. They've come through this smoke. Yep. Oh, Blitz gets behind him and gets the better of him. Now disappears again, in and out like a ghoul. You can't find this guy. The apparition disappears before your very eyes. And before you realized what's happened, the round's been taken away from you. IHC up onto 7. And this is a damn good T-side right now. Definitely something worth getting excited about here.
It's super stylish, yeah. All the fraggers are waking up, performing. We had so many entry rounds that just fell on dead ears for IHC. Think about the amount of rounds of Blitz cracked open in middle on Ancient that meant nothing. Annihilation's even getting involved now, and now you know problems are really rearing their head for 0-0 Nation. What an audacious play to run through the CT smoke off the back of that B execute, and then even to bail and get back so you can plant. Doesn't even give 0-0 Nation a way in. Hook, line, and sinker. Keep in mind, Harry, you know, we haven't really talked about it because it didn't feel like it was necessary after 0-0 Nation won the first map of this series, but Overpass is our decider. It's a map that 0-0 Nation as a roster have lost every time they've played it, all 3 times in the last 3 months. Their one win, however, back in Cologne was over Liquid. In a BO3 they lost, they won that map. Took them triple overtime to do it though. It's a good sign, but it's also not what they want to rely on. They don't want to fall back to a 3rd map. Wind in their sails. They wanted to ride into the sunset 2-0 in this series. And they're having to work for it. 7-2, IHC here to play.
Yeah, and I mean, who can blame them for wanting to have the shot to play? At bare minimum, one more map here in IEM Rio. Nice back in for 0-0 Nation. Something's got to give. Dumao still struggling, still having a very rough go at it.
And that's not what we got last map.
Not at all, and it's not really showing any signs of changing. Right, the money in a rough way still for the Brazilian squad. IHC going to close the net on this A-bomb site. Once more, as has often been the case in these execs, it's too strong here for 0-0 Nation. Dumao is one of them with this hero gun. One of the 2 rifles in this round. If there ever was a time, buddy, it's now. Lots of damage, but a trade found. Cold Zera tucked in at the hay cart, waiting patiently, hoping for something from this Deagle, but it's just the one and done. Rotates are arriving, but it's very labored, very respectful. IHC have got room, and they've even dealt with Taco through the library smoke. Annihilation low on health, but locking it in with this AWP on the entries, no less.
Yeah, they must feel like they got robbed on Ancient. They really did. Winning that early game, had a bit of a comeback in the middle. Won the economy on this on the CT side. Oh, sorry, T side, and then suddenly got broken by an eco win. 16-14 loss there off of some dangerous economical decisions. And Now they're making the most of their opportunity, trying to drag us all the way, kicking and screaming to 3 maps. This is 8 rounds on a T side of Inferno. This is an excellent showing for IHC. And 0-0 Nation can't have that first map be the flash in the pan all this series ever was. It needs to be reproducible. Good save from Blitz as well. Annihilation was just about to get finished off on the orb there. He goes on to even pick coldzera, who looks like he's onto one with the Deagle. Leave him alone, man. Just feathers and bones.
I am oh my goodness.
His hands got seen there.
Yeah, get out of there. That's a feel-good moment, really, for Annihilation. Just denies that attempt at the pick down alt mid, and it very much could have come through.
Ooh.
Kamal tagged up, brought down low.
I feel like they must have heard that, but they didn't swing it.
Plus, they have the util to still get this opener right now, so I don't think they did hear it.
A flashback in, perhaps try and fight it instead. He's taken the orb, so he can be at the back of the pack for now, but nades will be coming in. Here's our setup that we've been waiting to see. Swing in, they're impatient, but it pays off for one. Try actually hits that with the orb. Dumao will die as a result. 1 and 8, really having a roughie. Techno gets out very low as well, and with the orb dead, Cabal can continue to hold on to it. Techno, I still expect him to be able to frag even on this health. Got to get through the pit play though. Taco and coldzera once again united in a crossfire.
Yeah, and critically this time, the crossfire is going to be able to play off of the contact of the other, right? It's been a lot of trying to set them up with flashes in rounds gone by. This time, you can take contact, you can trade it back and forth. It's a bit more of a bait and switch. So let's see if they can stick the landing here. Taco with the first. Cold's been spotted over the top of the smoking grave and is dealt with. Score, and Techno 4K light up this side of the map. But the orb dry. Oh, man, that's fast. More flicks getting hit right when they needed it to the most. Score 1v2. Chance at the plant is nice, but now he needs the fights. Tap for the first, and Lato's gotten rid of him. Finally, 0-0 Nation break this streak, putting up a third.
God, and look what it took. It took those shots from Try, impeccable shots, flicking, starting with that pick down banana, and then just dominated them on that cross. Both shots through the wall, I think. Unbelievable. And those are after some incredible entries from IHC. Score and Techno just running up and clearing that pit graveyard play like it was nothing. Cold and Taco cannot hold on to this A site when IHC are this sharp. They're eviscerating them, Harry. But the day is saved. A lineup that wasn't meant to be around on the board after a streak of 8 in a row. Oh, but that streak will not stop. They want to make it happen again. Oh, Techno! If he had more ammo, that would have been a third kill. Cold's put down to 20. The Boiler player will chase him down instead, hound him into this A site.
Look at the speed. Look at the pace. coldzera's looking the wrong way and shot in the face. He's gone from the round. The A site taken. IHC breeze through it.
Yeah.
Oh, even catching Dumao around the smoke.
They don't even want to save in these rounds, right? They want to be involved. They want to try and play into it. They just can't. A chance ripped away from them in seconds.
And you got to wonder, a 0-0 Nation still questioning why IHC picked into Inferno?
Yeah, that 100% win rate ain't going to last much longer if this keeps up. Crying out loud, they're sending 3 players to hunt through CT spawn, and Cabal has him trapped in at ramp as well. Oh dear, that smoke's going to give away his location. They're still throwing mollies at the B site, but they should figure it out by now. Cabal's coming through on the ramp, and I actually have so much money, they don't need to care. They can risk everything. They can let everyone die just for this kill, and a double nade will do it.
Oh man!
Why not?
That's crazy, yeah. I mean, of course they still have so much utility left. That tends to happen when you just massacre everybody in middle and then run into the A site. Look at this. Techno 4K lighting them up. He gets this 2.5 in the mid fight. then Score keeps the pace up, runs amok in through A. They get the plant, they've got full util, and they go, hey man, if we find him, we got more than enough nades, don't we? This is just a straight bowler of a T-side performance from IHC.
You don't see this every day. 0-0 Nation do not have the answers for it.
And this is a great 0-0 Nation map. This is one that they've got history on. This is one that they've got depth on. And you wouldn't believe that with how it's looking right now. Oh, again, the opener for IHC, but this time at least, all right. Equalizer's been found. Dumao with a Mag 7. This gun, simultaneously the best and worst gun in the game. Just a dice roll as to which one you get.
Yeah, and right now I wouldn't roll any dice in the favor of 0-0 Nation. IHC, I don't think they even need to respect that smoke if they don't want to. Take a few seconds, hear that Mag 7 chime off, but a reload will be needed, and a smoke picked up. He's actually called for Taco to not rotate. He doesn't need reinforcements, but he certainly will eventually. Second smoke down. IHC throw their volley. They don't have to commit, but it is their last set of utils, so they may as well. Running through it together, all in unison with the flash, and that Mag 7 just gets blown out of the water, as does the round. These pistols are saving nothing. Save their souls. Because IHC are reaping right now. 10 T rounds. It's not close. Hey, at least the crowd's still in good spirits.
I mean, you're trying to, you're hoping. If you're out there, you're hoping that all this enthusiasm is going to pick the boys back up, but I don't know, there's no signs of life.
Yeah, looks pretty dead.
And this is where, when we look at the series as a whole, just to bring up the point that you were kind of talking about coming into this, the next map, it's been very troublesome for 0-0 Nation. They've had a very rough go at Overpass as of late. So if this is the form that IHC is in, starts to beg the question, is this possible after all? They pushed 0-0 Nation to the limit on Ancient, only just losing out at 14-16. Well, they're looking to make up for that here with a dominating Inferno game.
Oh, the spray! They're finally taking Banana. I like the change. 0-0 Nation setting a precedent, getting those nades in the deep smoke. IHC are going to have to wait and then use resources if they want this site back, but they're just going to go for A instead in the meantime. Volley is wasted inside of that smoke. And IHC just run through it as soon as it fades, flashes through. Cold Zero, he wants to go. He might let them pass first and then backstab it. Try communication, not going well. He just gets shot in the side of the head. I don't think he realized just how deep they'd gotten. And even as Cold goes through the smoke, he is gone as well. Dumao gets his one sympathy kill, but he also has to save his bacon. And you can see that they're in tatters right now. Just try dying like that. I don't think it was communicated. I don't think it was clear just how quick that exec was. IHC go, hey, you want Banana? That's fine. We know that takes resources. We will just run this A site down. Keep in mind, Harry, it's been 4 months since 0-0 Nation has beaten a team outside of the Americas region, that being North and South America. Their last one was at Cologne Play-In, where they beat Astralis on Mirage. Otherwise, it's been a long time. And this isn't even top of the world. This isn't even EU's best. This is Mongolia. This is the emerging Asian region, and they are destroying them.
Yeah, and dude, I mean, you just got to give credit to IHC. I think it would have been very easy to come into this feeling deflated, right? Like, Ancient just got robbed. You just fell short. Oh, all those guys in the crowd, they don't seem to like us. It would have been so easy to kind of, play a bit of a pity card in the brain, but they really want to make up for the results of that first map. They wanted their revenge. They believed in their Inferno. That's why they picked it in this series. And my God, you can see why they believed in it so much. Techno 4K, he's been a treat, really all event long for IHC. especially in this series. He's taking space over towards the top of Banana, looking to get set up, looking to get involved. Does he want to go through this? I think they might.
As soon as it fades, they're going to exec. They're lining up nades right now. All right, this could be something. An actual anchored site that hasn't been given a pick. They can drop a smoke, they can play it one way if they want. They're just waiting on top of the boost. coldzera with the first kill. Balls off the Molotov. He's blind. Does he know he's burning? Yes, but there's nowhere to go but the pillar. No room for two, and two will do. Double entry into the site. 3 on 3. The nade goes deep. It will do damage, but the bomb still makes it on the ground. And this is the last of the half. A 12-3 would be humiliation for 0-0 Nation, but they may not have a choice in the matter.
I know where they're going. I know the end destination. 0-0 Nation swinging out from behind the ruins. Mato makes contact, scores, deleted the first, and he didn't even need to.
An excellent Ancient. It went the distance. This one doesn't scream that it'll do the same. It's been all about the openers for IHC. They've struggled with closing their games, but I don't have those same reservations anymore, Harry.
No, not from this scoreline, right? Or so you would like to think. I think something would have to go very, very wrong, and this feels like a different beast of IHC. I know we saw them run out of steam back on Ancient, but even the fact they pushed it that far on the map pick of 0-0 Nation, on the map that they're not as comfortable on, I think that's a testament in its own right. And you know, you put them on a map that they do excel at, one that is very much in their wheelhouse, and look at the results. All ready to open up this pistol. An early man advantage that goes untraded.
Yeah. It hasn't even felt like, they've outcalled them. They've had this incredible tactical depth. Their players are playing incredible. They're hitting every shot. And whenever, 0-0 Nation make a mistake and give away a pick, IHC capitalize. They move in off of it. They double down, they entry. And now 0-0 Nation needs to do the same. Out through abs. What? Taco team kills. coldzera came from short because he jumped through abs and he dies to his teammate. It's all come crumbling down. And Techno delivers us 3. Did you see that? I cannot believe it. The pathing was strange, but he just wanted to get back to safety to join his team, and Taco just cerebral, just fires off, sees a player come around the corner, takes the shot. That is devastating. And if this game wasn't already over, that screams it. It was a nice shot, though.
It was a great shot, man.
Oh, dear.
Maybe one of the best. But unfortunately, to the wrong man. And now, a force buy back in. coldzera opens up, in with a double. He's out for revenge. No longer held back by Taco Team Killing. He gets stuck in early. 2 kills to open up the force buy. And IHC, you could make a case for saving right here, right now.
Yeah, all right, that's something. A bit of a speedy, explosive round. That's what we wanted. That's what we needed from 0-0 Nation. They've got to have a lot more in the tank. They've got to be able to keep it up. IHC, it's at least a good save, keeping those M4s, denying 2 out of 3 of them to be picked up by 0-0 Nation, and no one will be able to hound these down. But it's still one very small step on a long road on Inferno.
Lovely coldzera around. And I mean, hell, dude, if you did try and turn around and go back and play a default, you're just going to get shot anyway. You've got to keep fighting forward. That's how they keep him motivated.
Yeah, no retreating on this fight. Full send all the time. And that might be the only way, right, to match exactly what IHC gave you. Unparamounted, unrelenting aggression. Try looks for it, fights towards the top of middle. Lato's at least kept his score positive, the only player on 0-0 Nation to do so. Dumal, the top performer at the last map, bottom in this one. Banana taken.
Max 7 on Cabal, but he's playing it in the oranges.
He's lining up a
yeah,
flash.
he's got the pop flash for it. I always, I get nervous seeing it here. I feel like this is like the ideal candidate of a spot to like 32 and 4 someone.
Well, luckily enough, we might never find out.
Yeah, looks like 0-0 Nation might want to hit the ace. Although I said, you know, when it comes to Taco's kind of cooling style, he likes a lot of trickery. He likes a lot of moving parts. Nothing's ever really what it seems. And so, you know, they might have all been towards top mid. There might be utility going into A. But as is kind of the nature with this guy, he wants to try and complicate it a little bit. He wants to add a little bit more depth to it, but in doing so, he's played right into their hands.
Yeah, they've got to go through the smoke. He came down to 30 seconds. There's no time to wait, no time to waste. Flash out, Cabal with a shotgun, hits the headshot. Takes 2 to do it, but he does at least bring down a man with him. Taco out of the picture, through the smoke goes another, and this is easily done, as was the first half. Rounds can be decided on a kill or 2 in the right place, and spam through the smoke will pay its price. 4-on-2, 0-0 Nation convert another round, forcing a save out of IHC. Bit of a deja vu here. They want to throw themselves in, but at the same time, you've got the guns. Why waste them? 5 rounds, baby steps.
I'll tell you what, man, in an atmosphere like this, momentum is quite the heavy pendulum. You'd be surprised just how quick it can swing back the other way. And so if you're IHC right now, kind of imperative that you put this one away while the going's good, before there's much of a worry, before there's doubt in your mind. Cabal, bloody hell.
Oh my God.
The Mongolian space program, it's off to a banging start, isn't it?
That's incredible. That's some serious reach there. Got some height to it.
Well, IHC are aiming for the stars right now. Little pause, cooled on out. Chance to mull this one over. Try to keep everyone calm. Keep that mindset dialed in. It's good. I like that they've called this in early. I think it would have been so easy to keep going through the motions and let 0-0 Nation get away with rounds that they shouldn't. They're going to try and get ahead of it. 2 M4s, collection of pistols around it. This is a round where you're saying blitz, score, give it all you got, see if you can win us this one. It's all on you.
Yeah, nothing to lose. You can take some audacious fights, and so Blitz really wants to get involved. That'll do. That's the first one. Deep down mid takes out Try, but they shimmer through the apartments, shuffling their way into a pop. Taco gonna lead it with the MAC-10. There's a flash over the top. We got a Zeus out for Cabal. A little screamer. He will miss it though, and Taco jumps through the air, finding that opening kill. Blitz still trades. This one rifle doing so much work right now, and Score's already on his rotation to try and help out. This would be a calamity of a round if IHC managed to win it. 0-0 Nation need to be very, very careful. Bomb gonna get planted in the site. Guns getting upgraded. And even though everyone is now armed with rifles, this should be too far gone.
These crossfires are very, very strong.
Maybe a save.
And I think, really, the save might be the safest option. Okay, that might entice you in, but half the time's ticked off this bomb.
Yeah.
They're just playing the long game on this one, trying to keep Cold and Lato trapped in the site. And yeah, Cold's pretty screwed, really. He's gonna, ooh.
Techno needs to run. He has no armor. He'll be fine. Oh, Lato, 96 in that corner. Good to know. Take that home with you. It's a cold plant. And okay. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Round by round, the 0-0 Nation are keeping this game going. Are weathering the storm. 3 in a row. IHC, we said it before, we'll say it again. Opening was never their problem. It's the closers that count.
Yeah, it's the biggest issue that surfaced for this team time and time again, and I thought that after, you know, such a commanding lead, after the 13-3, ooh, look, they've done it to me again. I start to say that there's no way that this can go against them, and yet here we are. They are losing rounds, are having 0-0 Nation start to believe again. Dumao, Taco, and Cold all get a killer piece. Over at Banana, Cabal is locked in a fight that he doesn't even know he's having yet.
Oh yeah, they know it's coming. No question about it. IHC just throwing themselves into fights, seeing what sticks. That's a wallbang as well to start the round through the apartments. Taco was spamming from alt mid, but Cole just keeps it going. Maybe he heard the shots connect through the wall. Finishes the job. That AWP never even gets to fire off. Just spammed out on Annihilation. And 0-0 Nation group up, pick the site, and put it together. They're even sending a roamer just in case. If Lato dies, they know to go elsewhere. Bomb is in no hurry. They'd also like the kill. That would be a nice feeling. Guarantee there's no weapon saved. Force them on a full eco. We saw what one gun can do just the other round as Blitz put up 2 kills fighting down mid. But for now, bomb is planted. Taco is out on the hunt. And Blitz was probably looking to save that AWP.
Up on a 7. Oh, are they really? And they're right next to each other. Taco. Oh, he knows they're cheering for someone. It's just a matter of figuring out who. He's thinking, is it me? Is it me?
He's got another molly.
Nah, he's mollied the pick. He's thinking it's not me.
Mollied about.
Oh, yeah, that's tagged Blitz, and now he knows Taco's coming, baby. Jumping down, Blitz deals with him. Just wanting to hold on to the M4. Running amok, but still brought to his knees. The gun's gone.
It's all the makings of a comeback, Harry. It's all the makings. You still have to push it over the line. You still have to petrify IHC in their tracks for them to drop the ball at this point in the game. Cole definitely would have heard that spam. Annihilation was deep in apartments when he got hit. Cole finishes the job. Some excellent entries, a very aggressive CT round for IHC, and the passive defaulting of 0-0 Nation pays dividends. But there's still so much more to do. Still such a long road. But they've yet to falter since that pistol round, 4 in a row.
Techno is fully invested in this one with a hero gun. Pistols and armor on everyone else. Interesting idea. They want to see if this hero weapon can find success in the round, can set them up single-handedly. Techno 4K has really been the standout individual in this series, and that needs to hold true now more than ever. Just a one and done is not good enough. That rifle removed from play. They might want to think about grabbing it, and that's assuming that 0-0 Nation don't just sit here with their watchful eyes, keeping tabs on the guns at top Banana. Don't have a full picture as to what the investment is in this round yet. The Taco and the guys, they've only seen the rifle purchased up. They follow through with the B plate. Those guns irretrievable, not going to help you, and that would tee them up quite nicely to take an 8th.
Oh, yeah, wouldn't even be surprised if that got shuffled out as well. Doesn't need to be though. Commander under full control, Cold Zero still lurking middle. There are 3 CTs here, but Taco has crept in and he even checks the boost. Oh dear, team kill with the AWP. A little Orky Momo, Cabal. Oh, he's dead, but Blitz comes through the smoke and drops the bomb. 20 seconds, Cold Zero is so far out, man. 1v2, surely no time to do it though.
He needs both the kills and he needs them basically instantly. Smoke goes in. Trying to give himself a cross. You would have loved that for CT, and with CT still open, he just doesn't have the time. Cold's got to save the AWP and get out of there. IHC, all right then. All right then. With next to nothing, with a hero gun bought up, with this little cobbled together partial investment, they find 14.
That's an absolute robbery of a round. It's not even the rifle that does it, right? It gets the opening kill, but it immediately gets dropped. Oh, that TK, very understandable there. I don't even know if it got damage off. Maybe it did. But yeah, the push through the smoke from Blitz and Cabal in synchronization, they managed to find it. And coldzera so late on that lurk with no value because IHC just safe rotate CT. That one hurts to lose. That one breaks the spirit and builds the money of IHC. Look at that Molotov. It allows Taco to rush up short. They will go through it. Score just tries to get out. Blitz sprays through the wall and takes down Taco. 0-0 Nation still wanting to double down, wanting to commit, but the flank is in and the MAC-10 was not the gun for the job.
Beautiful. Oh, try with a missed chance at the trade. coldzera running through.
Oh!
That was the opportunity to double up on the opener. Score, they know where he is. He's boxed into a corner, but he's still holding on, refusing to give up this side of the map. Finally bested, finally taken care of. And a chance at the plant now. 0-0 Nation. They still have this AWP in play and trying a post plant with his AWP, man. This can be devastating. We've seen how quick these flicks have been. Lato alongside him. Oh, hello! They're getting the kills. They're making it happen. Techno 4K gets it down to the 1v1. Try left to beat. He's been lightning fast, lights out, but spotted in the pit. Techno's running at him, and the no-scope lands. The comeback is still underway.
I thought it was dead. We all did. It looked over. IHC held the line. They had the advantage. A 2-1-4. Clutched back. 0-0 Nation do not give up. They do not go down without a fight. And try. The guy who did nothing at the start of Ancient, who was absent, who came alive on the CT side, drops a no-scope to close against the heavy hitter of IHC. The guy you'd want in that clutch. Techno 4K dead again, and dead again. That was a rifle as well. He forced into this eco round, and it's again lost to the win.
All right, nice response. Score. Gets his hands on one of these guns.
Imagine.
But it's quickly stripped away. I like this from Lato, just providing Overwatch, just watching the weapons. Yeah, you want to come get them? I bet you do. Second in the round for him.
Just try it.
The guns are bait, and Lato is the hunter. Taco stalks his prey, sneaking through the B site. Quick turn with the Mac, and Mac Daddy's in with number 9.
I cannot believe that this game is still going, and the worst part is the more 0-0 Nation win, the more they believe, the more the crowd gets on their side, and the more IHC doubt themselves.
This has just been the story of all day, hasn't it? Brazilian teams on the ropes. Oh, it's all going wrong in Brazil, and then suddenly, as though from nowhere, as though some divine intervention takes hold. They've been able to turn these games around.
It was 13-3, and Dumal said to Taco, if you think we're good, let's prove it.
And did they?
We're about to find out.
Dumal out of the round early. Annihilation getting the pick on the AWP. Cabal playing behind the car. Flashes, smokes, the full 9 yards, all designed for Cabal to press this advantage further. Keep fighting for this control. Risks that IHC don't entirely need to be taking, but they're just flexing. They're content with the 5v4, and now they fall back into something a bit more standard, a bit more passive. They're going to wait for 0-0 Nation to make the move.
This is the best chance IHC have had, an untraded opening kill, no longer losing their life at Banana like so many of these rounds, and they are in a passive setup. Sure, only 2 players in front of the smoke, missed shot through it. 0-0 Nation, bated breath, waiting behind the Moto smoke. In they come, a crossfire between Blitz and Score, 2 of the top performers in the server right now.
Stuck all the way on. Score dead immediately. Doesn't even have a say. Techno's blowing out the water as well. Blitz back in the side. Dead to Daco. 0-0 Nation. They've knocked down the doors. IHC. They can feel that this one's getting away from them. They can feel how the momentum has changed. How this isn't the same 0-0 nation they were playing in the first half.
All because they were too keen to close. Some aggressive opening rounds, the banana rushes, the mid pushes, the eagerness, and maybe for good reason, but not good result. 0-0 nation, 10 rounds now, double digits off the back of a 12-3 half. They lose the guns, they don't care. Forget the money. I cannot believe that this is happening. Is this happening? Get on the train now.
I mean,
it's leaving the station.
This round just got picked up as though 0-0 nation were in control the whole time, despite going a man down early, despite having a rough go at it, getting out in towards the A site in the first place. They just immediately turned it on its head, and it looked like they were the favorites to win it the whole damn time. 4 rounds the difference now between them and IHC. Like the nade stack. Where are IHC going to lob these nades? There is an airstrike looming somewhere on the map, and it's looking like banana.
It's too close. They throw it right at the half wall, but no inclination that 0-0 nation were up there just yet. A third one comes in, still doesn't hit the mark. Double molly lands. 0-0 nation now know there's a stack at B, but that info is twofold. The mind games present themselves. Do IHC rotate out? They did with 1 man. Annihilation's AWP sat back on the A site, scores rifle on B. And again, heavy investments, heavy concessions made that will cost you if you don't close. IHC, they just want 15 rounds at this point. They just want the guarantee of bonus play. They might not get it unless Annihilation can go absolutely huge. But sneaking in after this molly is a death sentence.
Try's got it. Try as his name, his number, his address. He's got it all. 5v4 and the big gun out of the picture. Smokes down to complement the A hit, but they're not even needed. Blitz. Poor guy, dead man walking.
You have to feel for IHC in this game, right? As much as you want to get behind the Brazilians, the comeback story, the history, the legends we have in the server. The next generation of Mongolian talent are breaking in front of your very eyes. The best Asian team right now getting dissected on the stage. And they look like a shell of the team that we've seen in this series.
And in that last series, the Furia matchup. Hang on. Techno's all the way in the site.
Kit.
Doesn't have the kit, but he's on the bomb. Taco.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. You want to try and defuse my bomb, huh? I killed Cole's error early on, says Taco. I'm crazy right now.
No one's safe. Not in my sight. And that rumble. Well, do you hear the rumble? Because IHC certainly damn do.
He's playing with the chicken friend. He's just playing with it in the apartments, and then he hears someone tap on his bomb. I don't think I've seen him around quite like that one before. But, mate, I'll tell you this. It is just such a fall from grace. And coming into this second half, we said how quickly, in an environment as electric as this one, that pendulum of momentum of the game can swing back the other way.
And smash you in the face.
That might be what's happened to IHC. 0-0 nation, they're believing.
They're going.
Fast up in the top middle. No brakes on this train. They're moving in. Annihilation flushed off the angle. Rotates being called for. Techno in library. Taco could get backstabbed, could get shut out of the round, and he will be. A big kill for Techno to have found.
No.
Here's the trades, here's the reply. Lato and Dumao rise to the occasion. Down here in the pit and in the site, still too strong, but dropped on by Cold and up and over. Annihilation's a dead man. Cold with a double. 0-0 nation on in 12, and they just won't let up.
And they've seen the last man as well. The Seekers are sent out. Dumao here to finish 12 rounds.
No mercy.
What a game. What a game. 9 out of the last 10 rounds in a row. A 12-3. And And IHC won the pistol 13-3, and this game is still going. And if you wonder who the favorites are right now, you are not paying attention.
We said the folks out there, the fans that are chanting on, we said they're like a reflection, a mirror image of how the team's feeling up on the stage. And if that's the case, that's why you've got to be worried for IHC right now. Partially bought in again. But all these plays coming from a place of desperation now. No longer that same confidence about it. An opener for score in this round. Dumao on the receiving end of this one gun. And an early advantage for the Mongolians. Now, can they hold on to that?
In the first half, something I said was about 8 rounds in, every round, 0-0 Nation went 5-on-4 up. Every round, IHC converted from a man-down position. It's now inverted. How many of these hero rifles have found opening picks for IHC, yet still not crossed the finish line? They're here to hit B. There's nothing to stop them. There's no guns. There's no hope. There's surely no chance, but Techno does the dance of death. Gets a gun. Taco through the smoke. Colterra's lost in the mist, and Techno can win this round and guaranteed overtime at a bare minimum.
Oh, he's going to have to. He's got the one gun, but they're getting out. They're going back into Taco. Techno will trade that out. Taco so nearly lined them up. 0-0 Nation. Don't get ahead of yourselves, boys.
The flank's too late.
You've still got to win this.
The bomb's not in.
Tries going back. It's a big risk for him to scope up on the back line like this now, having to run it by Annihilation in the spawn with this Deagle. Plant will be given over.
Oh my.
It's going to come down to this retake. 0-0 Nation. They've spotted Techno. They've got him down low.
Scores here. Already up banana. Techno facing.
Oh, the stray bullet!
Evaporated. Any hope?
It's unbelievable!
Decimated. 0-0 Nation. 1 round shy from equalization.
And this is what I mean. It's like divine interventions playing into it today, man. No matter how far behind they are.
No matter what situation you put them in, somehow, some way, they dig themselves out. It's IHC who need a ladder. A fall by. No excuses. Everything here. Everything on the line. Your best opportunity in a few rounds here.
This is the best chance you're going to have. This is it. It's like, this is your opportunity now to finally do what you couldn't do this whole second half, and you don't really have second chances anymore. 0-0 Nation here, they're not playing around. They've made that clear.
Nice molly, Techno's blind, he's burning inside of it. He has to hop out.
He's super low.
He's going back.
He's been the point man.
Nice.
Oh, he goes back in. Ballsy from Techno 4K.
How many openers has this guy given us? Maybe another missed shot from the Orb. Annihilation, given a second chance at life. Taco now knows where that sniper is positioned. It's even smoked off by the CTs. They are that scared. They give brackets away, have it. Beckoned into the double pit setup. Beckoned into the crossfire. I don't want to speak too soon, but this seems like there may be hope. There may be a way to find that 15th. A very strong setup. And a 0-0 Nation destined to walk into it. Anti-flashes blitz, and they're coming out apps.
This is it. Taco's flashbang, it better be good. Score down in the pit and blitz on the balcony. Oh, and off, but Score lights them up. It's a good crossfire. Dumao's dead. Try followed up onto. It might all be for naught if this one comes undone.
No time.
Bombs up in the apartment.
It's done.
and they can't get it back. There isn't time to win this. Their combat saving down in the pit as now they realize that bomb is away from them. IHC onto 15 as they put a stop to the apartment's flood. The floodgates close, and IHC are home and dry onto 15.
If they close it now, what a relief. What a sigh of relief. But they've got to be panting, heart racing. As 0-0 Nation still have the money, it was never under question. But IHC finally hold their heads high. More banana picks. That is what has opened up every round, it's felt like. Can try post up with Yorp, I'd love to see it. Try and shut down this aggressive take. It's come through again. They're pushing. This was their undoing in the first place. Off the back of 13-3. It was throwing players down banana. It was throwing players down mid. They've done it again. 2 players on their last legs, limping. If they get naded, they're done for. If they get mollied, Blitz has to bail his teammate out.
Look at him waiting with the smoke.
It might be too late. It might even give it away. Techno see with his gun out, they'll know there's a second player there. If not, OO Nation could go right past Blitz, and he could have the round in the palm of his hand. So many what ifs, so many buts, so many maybes. But they're coming.
All these variables. All these what ifs.
Oh my!
0-0 Nation trying to deal an absolute. They think it's clear. They think it's clear. Blitz has got it in the palm of his hand. Oh, it's only one. The turn from Taco. The trade is in. A 3v3 is now 0-0 Nation. Pick up the pace into this B-bomb site.
It's all Cabal. 20 health and the molly's going to shred him. It's going to send him out into the open. He's been spotted, swung to the pillar. Cold Zero playing with his food, but he's blinded out. This guy lives longer than he should, but not long enough to win the round. Annihilation. He's got to send it. No time to wait for his teammate. The bomb's stuck. He goes through. A missed shot. A missed opportunity. And a chance to retake, but no kit to do it.
Kit dropped back at the site. If they can flush out these players inside, there is still a chance for IHC. But are they going to write this off? They're falling out of there. They're giving this up by the looks of things. Scoped and tries holding the fullback. If he even removes one of these guns, that's devastating. 0-0 Nation. They've taken us the distance in this one. The full 30 rounds needed.
Oh dear.
From a 13-3. Half for IHC.
I can't even believe they give that up. They had just enough money to buy up in this final round. They could have got an AWP. It would have been bare bones. It would have been lacking util, but I would have loved to see them go for it. That is a statement of the mental right now. They may have dodged death in regulation and guaranteed bonus play, but Blitz could have ended it right then, right there. And he whips his spray. One kill was not enough. So many what ifs.
IHC might still be in the game. They might still be alive and a chance to go to overtime. But on life support, they're not really living.
And let me reiterate, 13-3 on IHC's map pick, the better. Both pistols, or sorry, the second pistol at least, off the back of a 12-3 half. Yes, they've got the guarantee of overtime, but a guarantee of nothing else.
The question was asked, not now, but years ago. And did you come back? And did they come back? Well, we're about to get that answer now. Round 30 to decide if this goes to overtime. And 0-0 Nation are still in with a chance of winning this one in bonus play. Try set up with the AWP. Looking up banana, looking for that opener. Techno 4K, this guy has been an absolute rock, an absolute tank. They want to try and get rid of him to open up the round.
They smoke the molly, they run it in, they're not even set up in time, and that burnout of Cabal means Techno's got to do it on his own. A kill and a disappearance act. He waits for the retake. Smoke spam, close, annihilation, cuts a rotate, and IHC sit a man up for a retake, not one they can save in. The day must be saved 4v3, try hits a shot, and it's all coming up, OO Nation.
OT or bust. OT or bust. 3 versus 3. And up through Banana. Here comes Blitz. Slow on the approach.
Oh.
Nails another. And now, from the ruins, Techno 4K plays his cards. Might have revealed the hand too soon as Try swings out. And no looking for him. 1v1 to decide it all. Blitz in the face. Up close. And Try takes us to OT.
On Inferno, what makes us good, I think it's the control of Banana. We do it very well, and we know how to deal with other plays and players and with their styles. And we have a solid team, you know, on both sides, so we can work. Like if they come A, we are pretty confident that they can hold A. If they come B, everyone is pretty confident that we can hold B, you know. So it's like more a comfortable thing, and we make sense with other bombs, other sides, you know. We play like, okay, we're gonna hold B like this way, so A we hold like this way, you know. So it's everything making sense. So it's like a dance, you know, like a music. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
This is what it feels like to have the world on your shoulders. On one side against you, pulling you down. On the other, lifting you up and putting you in the sky. 0-0 Nation, 13-3 down on their opponent's map pick. Pull it back to overtime. IHC crumbled. But we're not done.
Something has kept 0-0 Nation in this. It started with a couple of nice moments, a couple of rounds put together, but now it's transcended that, and everyone in this room is believing in harmony. IHC, they're kicking themselves. This was their map. It was in the palm of their hands. 0-0 Nation. And now attempting the heist of the century. 15 all. And into OT. It's all to play for.
Nice banana setup. No one's been picked. No one's been shot down at the car, but the util has been the make and the break for 0-0 Nation. Excellent flashbang to re-aggress and reclaim the top of banana as a reinforcement is coming in. 0-0 Nation up and leave. The smoke in the way, they go back to long. Annihilation quiet on this corner. Rarely hit this shot, and he unscopes. He doesn't even fire. Nothing connects. Flashed off. 0-0 Nation own brackets. Util coming in, scores in the pit, Blitz, aggressive. The flash on short, blinds his teammate, but Blitz stands tall, doesn't move a muscle. 30 seconds, this is the hit.
Oh, the score opens up, but man, Lato tears through this A defense. IHC just can't catch a break. Every kill traded twofold, it feels like, back the other way. And now on for a retake. At least money's not a problem once we hit the OTs. They're invested, they're interested.
No,
they might not give this a go, and that's 0-0 Nation. Taking the first in overtime on this T side on the back of really just one man. Lato with that trade work. Taco leads the charge, and Lato's got his back, believing in his leader every step of the way. That's 16.
The Death said earlier that 0-0 Nation had the worst day one, worse than any other team. It's an irrefutable statement. 9 rounds across 2 BO1s, abysmal performance. Taco said it was a newbie, he's not ready, feeling the pressure, feeling the burn. The stage, even on your side, is too much pressure to stand up to the plate. But today, Lato and Dumao have shown up in an unbelievable fashion. Dumao dominated Ancient, and Lato is keeping that one going. Opening round goes the way of 0-0 Nation, and I can't say I ever had much doubt. IHC, they need something, they need a switch up. Annihilation has sat long on the orb every single round. We haven't even seen him attempting these B fights. We haven't seen him pushing abs. This time there will be aggression, but the spam connects. Score put low, 20 health. I don't think I've seen, I think Annihilation hasn't even played into the last 10 rounds of Reg. He sits in apartments, praying for a fight. 0-0 Nation do what they do best. They feign a B play. They get all the util out. They keep IHC guessing before they go back into this A explosion. AWP on the short side for Annihilation. A well-placed flash required.
Molly to get rid of this orb. Look at the pacing on Taco. He's just got full faith the whole way up. He's just running this, man. He's running this straight in. Dealt with over towards long, but the attention peeled away. Blitz, that's more like it. 3 in the round. Dealt with Annihilation on with a no-scope, and there we go. IHC finally put up another round.
God, few and far between. They take 1 every 5. It's not a good ratio. It's not a good rate. But 0-0 Nation can write it off, you'd think. What a one-way from Blitz. Well timed. He's tried that a couple of times in this game. But 0-0 Nation have snuffed him out over every single attempt. Puts up 3 massive kills. Again, back to only 2B. Annihilation, audacious, aggressive in middle. 1 shot fired, but flashed off again. You gotta say one thing, the util has been paramount for 0-0 Nation in countering this AWP, in shutting it out, in winning the car fight every time, even if Techno gets that 5-on-4. 0-0 Nation pushing back to the bomb site with these Molotovs, with these HEs. They're getting dunked. Lost in the source, trapped between 2 pits of fire. Techno will have to get out of here before it's too late. Annihilation's even rotated over. He's got the AWP on B for what feels like the first time ever, but Cabal gets spammed through the smoke on the wall. That's not going to do you any favors. The AK tracers make it all too clear. And 0-0 Nation, knowing they heard the AWP on that B bomb site, are up and leaving. IHC entrust Annihilation with the entirety of the site as the rest stack up on A. It's a good call. It's a great nade. time is expiring quick.
Yeah, here's the push. Blitz was the hero of that last round. Trying to be it again. He spams the smoke, but they run at him. Techno's holding. Taco dead. This might be another. IHC looking for 2 in overtime. Oh, Blitz looking to be the hero, looking to be the difference maker. He's having one hell of a game right now in OT, coming alive in the extra time.
Wow.
Another big multi-kill round.
That's all we needed. One guy. It felt like it was just Techno. It felt like he did everything he could in regulation. It didn't matter. Finally, Blitz anchors down A, back-to-back rounds, blows them out of the water. Even in a 4-on-5. I love that setup in the smoke. As soon as Blitz tries to leave, they chase him through it. And a teammate body blocks him in the gray screen. 17-16, IHC hold the lead, but if you remember regulation, it was T-side domination. A quick banana take. They never did any favors to IHC, but 00 Nation want to keep up the momentum, keep up the pace immediately. They take all of that space, forcing IHC into an A play, but man, you give these guys an inch, they'll take a mile every time. One kill only made them hit the go button, shove and fight their way into the site. Tries here to stop it. Bait and switch. Taco tucked under. Flash off. Techno jumps out. Taco, missed shot. Try will follow up. He sees 2 make it in. Can 00 Nation stop it?
Cold. Even helping out. Try here. Combat AWPing. Puts a stop to the spill out of the apartments. Blitz over on the short side has got the better of Taco, and Cold dead now as well. 00 Nation padding out this side of the map, starting to bring everybody over. They're still too strong on default. Dumao and Lato. Or try rather, Lato on this big rotate in through the library.
Annihilation call for time. He just wants seconds to spare to fight from the pit. They know he's here though.
And they're not going to give him the pick. They're not going to give him this. IHC have got to be the ones to make a move. Annihilation cannot wait forever. He's trapped in this little cage, and eventually he's got to go in. First kill found, Lato dead, and Dumao's dealt with too. IHC onto map point.
They've been here before, Harry. It didn't matter last time. And the thing that actually, for the first time in a long time, that we might have a third map in the barrel. The 00 Nation, despite everything, might not close this series here on Inferno. They've got to fight for double overtime. IHC just have to finish what they started. This is their bread, this is their butter. This is what they breathed to put them up 12-3. A game of T sides, and Try wants to shut it down early. I think Annihilation almost saw that barrel as well. That's the worst part.
Oh, Blitz. He was the guy to get this all started, the guy to get this all going. The smoke walk, it's a thing of beauty. Taco and Try both dead in the water. And now Blitz is taking space. I don't know what's happened since we've hit OT, but this guy's come alive and is the driving force behind this squad. Cold Zera, this is the moment. This is the chance to try and save it, but only one from the graveyard. And now the plant coming in. Dumao and Lato again. Oh, that was a collateral.